Yeah, just I hate technology now. I just hate it. I hate guitar preamps. I hate on computers. I hate drum programs and keyboard. Some of them sound good, but no, there's too many micro decks out there that get jealous and they'll steal your fucking master tape, or they'll take a dump on it and kill your operating system at your studio. Could you imagine if you had a recording studio for like a major production company and you had to deal with this little micro deck? He'd destroy your business in one day. He'd destroy all the equipment. His micro dick would terrorize the clientele, hunt them down, find out where they live. It's disgusting. It's better to have a physical device that doesn't need the internet. When music first came over to computers, it was just like, why are they taking our music? That's what I was thinking. Somewhere in the back of my head, I was thinking that. Why are they fucking with our music? They started making drum machines with like record samples and loops. And it's like, why are they fucking with our pause tapes? Why are they fucking with our tape loops? Why are they fucking with our drum machines? Why are they fucking with our 808s? Why are they fucking with our 909s? Why are they fucking with our DX7s? Why are they fucking around with our... And as time goes on, it's like, oh, I always wanted a Fender piano bass. I always wanted a Wurlitzer organ. I always wanted... And so it's tempting, and then you start playing it, you're like, that's pretty close to a Whirly. That's pretty close to... But there's just going to be a micro dick on the end of it that comes and destroys your tape catalog and all your hard work. Computers are unreliable, highly unreliable. In a bat of an eyelash, you can lose everything. Remember when they used to say, you gotta be careful what you put on the internet. You put it out there once, it's out there forever. Not really. It's a disposable. It's a toilet. The internet. It's just a long stream of endless urine into a mint-soaked urinal cake. An endless, deep amber pissing. Oh, standing at the bar after 4 pints. Oh, unloosen the belt and just let it rip. That's what the internet is. It's so disgusting. Spit, jerk off into the urinal, then flush it. There goes the internet. That's the internet. Things like the things like the Mellotron, man, never go out of style. The Mellotron. It was a keyboard that housed like 24 different tapes, chromium tapes, like magnetic tape, like a cassette, but quarter inch tape, with about 8 seconds worth of tape on that. I don't know the speed per second on those fucking things, but that's a lot of tape. It's not much tape, but it's enough. And each key would be a recording of a flute, a choir, a piano. It was the world's first sampler. It came out in the 60s. Sounds like Strawberry Fields. Sounds like King Crimson. Sounds like Pink Floyd. Sounds like all that 60s shit. Sounds like Nights on White Satin. All that. It's karaoke. Dead orchestras. Dead voices singing. I just bought the new... You could go to the music store and buy Mellotron tapes. Mellotron Boys Choir just came out. Really? Let's go down to the music store and get it. $5. Go home, load your Mellotron with the Vienna Boys Choir. And it sounds like a choir in your living room. You're like, holy shit, it's so nice to be rich. Wow, this shit sounds real. Yeah, that sounds good, dude. Girls Choir comes out, you go get it. Saxophone, loops, you know. But that was expensive. It's for rare. Back in the... that's why I like the Optagon. The Optagon. Look that up. That's awesome. That thing played basically it played a record. You'd load a cheap little keyboard. It came much smaller and lighter. It weighed about 5 pounds. It was real light and real cheap, as opposed to a 200-pound tape playing organ. But you can load a record, a film disc, basically, and it would play film loops, and it sounded real good. Look up the Optagon sitar. That's the one I'm getting one day. If I was ever rich, I'd buy the Octagon and I'd buy the Octagon sitar tapes. And I'd sit in my room, get high, play Octagon sitar. There was the Novatron, which played like cartridges. It's like 8 track. There was even motherfuckers that were selling boutique tape organs, calling it the Mellow Man, right into the 80s. And it would be 10 micro cassette recorders. The first one being C1 and 12 cassette recorders going up to like 12, C3. And you'd be playing, yeah. There's people that did it with cassette decks. They'd put 12 cassette decks in an organ. And it sounds wonderful to play tape. Sounds like it should. There's no VST plugin that's going to simulate the real thing of mechanics and tape driven motors. Fucker. You know, after several painstaking hours, we've done it. We have finally got the Abbey Road Studio Desk in VST plugin form for your computer. Yes, we've got the Altec compressors and tube driven amp, and you can just you don't even have to come out to Abbey Road. We'll bring it home to you in this little bundle we've put together called Sounds Like Shit, Volume 3. Load your computer with this and be like, this thing fucking sucks. Be like, that does not sound like Beatles. Nope. Glad you know, that's like for that kind of money, that's like walking into a urinal and seeing a big brown turd laying out of it. Calling it a golden shower of hits. It's disgusting. That's what your micro dig does. But the thing I want most is the Chamberlain organ. It came with a little drum machine, and the drum machine was actual real drums. But they were and they sounded great. You know how space age that is for 1948? To have a drum machine that played tapes, and it would pitch and speed the tapes 110 BPM, 120 BPM, 130, and it would pitch and yeah. But that was built into the organ. Had built-in accompaniment. You press one key and it's like there's a whole band that goes off. Yeah, that's Jetsons.